All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed my last video over my bow setup. This week I'm gonna go over the release that I shoot, and shot a bunch of releases over the years. When I first started bow hunting, I just shot with my fingers, a simple finger tab, and killed a bunch of deer like that. But when this release came out, it almost seemed like it was just a little bit easier to, it's easier on your fingers, and it almost seemed like I got a little more accurate with it. And several different styles of releases out there now. You got your thumb release, you got your back tensions, you got your hook style, you got the jaw release, and that's what I first started with, was a Scott, like jaw release. You flip the trigger forward and it clamps down on your string. There wasn't no D loops when I first started, so you just clamp it up under your nock on your string and draw back, acquire target and shoot. But then D loops came along, and hook style releases, which I think hook style releases have been around a while. I'm not positive on that, on how long they've been around. But anyway, shot the jaw releases forever and like them. There's nothing wrong with them, but you have to, take your eye off of whatever you're watching in a hunting situation. Find your D loop, clamp it onto the string, and then acquire your target again. And when the hook style release came out, I'm like, I looked at it and I'm like, I don't know if I could ever get where I could trust just that hook right there, pulling on my D loop. And it does, mentally, it takes a little bit to, trust it. And once you shoot it so much, you will trust it. But anyway, the reason I moved to a hook style release, and the first one I ever shot was a Scott, and it was a great release. I shot a bunch of deer with it, but once I started shooting it, I realized how hunter friendly it actually is. And with this hook style release like this, you never have, say for instance, you're hunting, you grab your bow, a deer's coming in, you got your eye on him, early season, there's a lot of foliage, and you just take that hook right there and you find your D loop and you hook it on there. You never have to take your eye off that deer. And that's a big deal, especially if you're filming yourself, or you're a new hunter. And anyway, I thought I'm like, holy cow, this is great. I love this thing. And once I got to where I trusted that hook, and got to where I could trust my release, I absolutely loved it. But anyway, that's the main reason I went to a hook style release. It's because it's very hunter friendly. Anyway, and B3 came along and they reached out to me, and they wanted me to shoot they wanted me shooting their releases. So anyway, I was like, what kind of hook style release you have? He said, we got the Hawk. I said, well, send me that one. When he sent it to me, I just started shooting it immediately, and I absolutely loved it. As you can see, it's, you can adjust it. It's fully adjustable, and it's got a little trigger adjustment, but I absolutely love it. I have shot the fool out of arrows with it. I have shot this one right here. I've had for, I don't know, 3 years now, and absolutely love it. And here's a tip for you. I always keep my release latched onto my bottom limb, around my bottom limb. I always just put it there. I don't end up losing it. I don't take it off. Whenever I'm done shooting my bow or what have you, it's always there on my limb. That way you're not losing your release. And trust me, I've gotten to my hunting spot before and realized I have forgotten my release. And also it kind of keeps it from, you dropping out of tree stand, stuff like that, which is another reason the strap is another reason I don't shoot, is a reason I don't shoot a thumb style release. I have practiced with the thumb style release. I really like them. B3 actually sent me a release that's a thumb style release that has a wrist strap on it, and I like it. I really do like it. I just, I've shot this so much, I'm used to it, and hunting wise, I just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and keep it simple. If you're used to it, don't try to change it up. I mean, I see a lot of hunting videos nowadays, and the guys just hook their release onto their bow, and just forget it's even there, and they just kind of, they get used to it, hanging off their bow. And me, I just can't. Watching that release hang off my bow will drive me crazy. And I'm scared I'm going to turn around and hit it or bump my bow or something, and my release is going to end up at the bottom of the tree. So another reason why I don't shoot a thumb style release out of a tree stand. Now, that's just me. That's just me. Not knocking them. They're awesome. I shoot them during the summer. They're great. But when it comes to hunting situations, you cannot beat this hook style release. And especially the B3 Hawk. I know pretty much all the release companies make a hook style release, but this is the best one I've shot pretty much. Scott made a good one. I think they still make a good one, but this one's pretty dang slick. Lightweight. I just put it on the bottom limb of my bow, keep it there, and I like it. Very hunter friendly release, and that's why I shoot a hook style release. I'll leave a link in the description for you guys so you can check them out. I've shot them for years now and really, really like them. In fact, all my hunting videos you see, I'm shooting this release. Killed a pile of deer with it. Anyway, guys, there's a kind of release I shoot and why I shoot it. I appreciate you guys so much for watching. You got any questions, leave them in the comments. Gonna do a couple more videos on my bow setup, on the arrow, broadhead, stuff like that. So stay tuned for the next one, guys. I appreciate it.